They didn't mention Project
PlayStation
Scorpio.
10.
Project Scorpio is Xbox.
Yeah, I'm about to get to that.
Okay.
So,
Oh, finally! We get to do the space map with spaceships in space. It's supposed to be a spaceship game. We kept doing maps on the ground. And
So,
no, there's no level selecting GUI, which makes me sad. I'd like to be able to choose the map.
I wish you guys could see me every time I try and open my mouth and Aaron just blurts out whatever he wants to say, and I'm like,
Hey,
sitting
I'm the
quietly
stream
for a minute.
host. It's my right.
Okay, so next is Microsoft.
So anyway,
They
those-
announced the Xbox One S, which will be a 40% smaller console with the power brick now built into the console, and it will now support a 4K streaming card, so you can view your Netflix, Hulu, YouTube in 4K on your TV without requiring a 4K Blu-ray player. It still plays at the same graphical level as the Xbox One. It's just a smaller model size, and it's coming at a price of $299 without the Kinect port on it. You have to buy an
I
adapter to
actually
plug it in.
started something.
Which is fine, because nobody uses Kinect.
Yeah, no one uses Kinect. Next, we've got the Xbox Design Lab to go with the new Xbox One S, because they now have announced the new XS controller, which is streamlined on certain levels, little functionings. It has Bluetooth now, which I'm happy about. Like, I now can Bluetooth with this controller, or use this controller to Bluetooth to my computer. If my computer has a Bluetooth card built into it, which I don't have yet.
Targeting enemy
We're gonna comment on the irony of the name Xbox One S.
Anti-missile lasers are still in cryo cooling.
That it's the exact same way that Apple notes that it's the same model, just with better tech. iPhone 6S.
At least it's not as bad as the new Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah.
Granted.
After that, we talked about a couple of the new games coming out, and specifically the new program
Wow.
called Xbox Play Anywhere.
Wonderful.
With Xbox Play Anywhere, you can play Xbox. Pretty much. It's going to be a case of if you own it on Xbox, you can play it on PC.
Ha!
I mean, that's something
And-
that just should have been a thing a while ago.
It's totally
Yeah,
sick game.
but it's
I
now
am
a
so
case
slippery.
of you can do both. You buy it on PC, you can play it on Xbox. So, but those titles that are also Play Anywhere
And
are
that's
going to be cross-play friendly. So you'll be able to play Gears 4, Forza Horizon 3, Recore, and Scalebound, as well as what was another game? There was some other
Only
games.
kill on my team
What was
is
the other
holding
game?
these people up.
Somewhere on my list of things.
I really hope they
Gwent,
do the Halo franchise.
which I'll get
with
to. All of these are going to be cross-play and play anywhere. So, if I am playing Scalebound on my Xbox, I can play with someone on PC that wants to co-op it.
As it should be.
Yes,
It's about time that technology actually got implemented.
so eventually, and I'll talk about the games that are coming out as I go through the list, and a little bit more details on them.
Yeah, bring it
Like Jonathan said earlier, Division stuff, expansion, blah blah blah. I didn't really care for it. Because frankly, Division is dead. I'm excited about the new Forza. It's a really weird thing, but the new Forza Horizon 3 is like shared world, which is really cool.
What game are you talking about?
The racing game. It's a racing
okay.
game that's like open terrain Australia.
That's interesting. So you
Yeah,
can
like
just
you
drive
can-
around Australia.
Yeah, not even drive around Australia. You can drive in like
In Australia?
forests and the beaches, and you can go from the forest to the beach,
Forest?
and then go into town, and all this. Like it's like what the crew was gonna be, but better. Gears 4 looks good. I was excited for it. I would be willing to play with you guys if you want to play Gears 4 with me. We can do a stream of it. That'd be cool. Scalebound. Oh my goodness. So, It's like Monster Hunter, but you also have a dragon to assist you. And you also have friends who can assist you, who also have their own dragons. And you can fight the giant crab. You like the crab? It's cool.
Has locked on our position. Solid lock.
So I'm excited about it. It looks so good. It looks fun. I want this. Need it in my life. One
Owned.
Xbox.
Totally worth it.
Cool. And that's another crossplay, so you can play on Xbox with people on PC, or play on PC with people on Xbox, or play with people on Xbox if you have an Xbox, or have a group of like 3 Xboxes and 1 PC player all together. It's crazy.
Watch him think.
Or all PC players. Crazy.
You keep saying that.
No, I'm just excited about it. Because frankly, it's the only new tech thing to come out of this E3. A couple live updates to the UI. They're adding clubs, so players can now join
Locked on the target.
like-minded players within a certain area. So if you want to co-op with people, you can. If you have like-minded friends, you can do that. And this is going to work well with the fact that they're adding LFG into it, which is cool. They're going to have a built-in LFG system for all games, which is actually on a certain degree of complexity. So you can mark, like within Minecraft, if you want to play with other people, you can put out an LFG request and say that you're planning to play in the Nether, you're looking to play and create
You
it.
got it, Captain. Jumping.
Or you can, if you're,
Jump cycling.
one example being Division, if you want to do one of their incursions, you can put out a request for an incursion, request a certain gear level, and make comments of what you're looking for as in a party. So that's the thing.
Yay.
It was cool. Adding background music so you can listen to your music in the background as you're playing games. They're going to add an arena system so that way you can build custom tournaments for games like FIFA, Madden, and other including shooters. And companies are now going to be able to use that system to run their own company-driven tournaments within the game, within the console. Minecraft is getting an update where if you're playing on either the mobile version for Android, iOS, and that includes tablet formats, Windows 10 version of Minecraft, Xbox version of Minecraft, or Gear VR version of Minecraft, all support crossplay.
That's cool.
So you can play
I wonder
with
how
someone
they're
who's
gonna
in
do that,
VR.
considering there's like
playing
some
Minecraft.
blocks and items that are only available in certain versions.
Well,
All of those versions are actually the same thing.
and they're all getting a update to add a
So-
lot of the new functions in.
The Pocket Edition and the Windows 10 version are the same, or are the
Yes.
Android
They're gonna be on
phones
the
going to
same
get the
level.
full version?
They're going to be on the same level when the new update comes out.
Okay.
I believe they're
So they're
currently on
changing
the
the
same.
architecture.
No, they're about to release the friendly update, which is going to add a lot of things that it was missing.
No,
That's good.
alright, so I think you're confused a little bit. The Windows 10 version and the standard Minecraft are two different things.
Yes, they are two different.
Yeah. So the Pocket Edition and Windows 10 Edition have been the same thing since the Windows 10 Edition was released.
But at the same time, they've been updating both succinctly with new things because the Pocket Edition was so limited in what it could do. They wanted to expand on it, so now it can do a lot more. And Windows 10 version, they're trying to get closer and closer to the actual released Minecraft version.
Yeah.
They're also going to be releasing for these versions the built-in option for add-ons or mods. This will be nice. Should have been done a while ago, but frankly, that's a little difficult, especially for mobile versions, and especially I can't imagine how VR versions are going to handle that. And it'd be cool to have mods in Xbox. For the Xbox version of Minecraft.
We've got a lock.
That's what needs to be
Missiles
able
locked
to
on.
ID at Xbox, which is their indie program.
Missiles.
Limbo devs showed off more of Inside, which is their new game, as well as they announced that Limbo is free on Xbox.
We have weapon lock.
I already downloaded it. I'm gonna play it for a stream sometime in the future. And a couple other games that showed off was Slime Rancher, which I'm excited about.
Looking good out there.
Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley.
Out of time, Captain. We don't
pull it
together, we're dead.
Yes, on console. Hand of Fate 2.
Good.
Ukulele.
Yeah.
And Happy Few. We Happy Few. That one caught a lot of people's eyes. They showed off a full trailer for that. And it's got a bit of a Bioshock Fallout feel, where you're a guy living in this world taking happy pills to hide the fact that there's actually something really wrong with the world because everyone's taking the happy pills. There's literally a phrase that goes around between people called "Don't be a downer." Just take your joy is what it's called. The medication, the pills that they're giving them is called joy. And as you're going about it, going through this trailer, you're seeing like things are just distraught. There's paperwork everywhere, equipment's falling apart, but no one cares. Everyone's happy. Everything looks happy. There's all sorts of like balloons and such because don't be a downer.
System strain, Captain.
And you stop taking your medication. And then the world starts unraveling.
Found the retreat. This is a lost cause.
And like the government's out to stop you, and everyone's wearing these creepy white like face paint on their faces. It's really, really creepy. So it was cool. Now onto the games.
That really just sounds like what is that movie?
Eddie Hopperson?
No, it's the movie that's The Matrix, except not. That includes Keanu Reeves.
It's kind of based on Brave New World.
Okay. Because it really... Are you typing in what I just said?
But it really does sound like a take on Aldous Huxley's Brave New World, in my opinion.
Give me a second. I'll find...
That's fine. I'll
Name.
continue talking because I've got the next game to talk about, which... You wanted more card games? You're getting more card games. You're getting Gwent.
Any of them on motorbikes?
It's, How many of you ever played Witcher?
I have a friend who plays it so often that I've basically seen the entire game by screen watching it.
How much time did he spend just playing the, bar games?
More than any of us want. Like, even
That
he
is-
doesn't
they're
want to play
making-
that much, but kind of has to, because, like, every
game now
NPC is
has
like,
released-
hey, before I give you a quest, you gotta play Gwent with me.
Yeah. The game now has... They've now releasing a game specifically just of that. And they're gonna make
What?
it a competitive.
It's already in the game! Talk
they're
about
making it-
lazy.
Well, it's a case of you don't have to buy
Unless,
Witcher...
like,
I think
is
they're
it-
making it free to
Is it
play.
maybe a mobile game?
It's going to be crossplay. It's going to support, I think, mobile. They didn't fully announce all the devices yet because I think they're looking to see how far they can go with it. But they're looking to do PC and Xbox, and it's going to have single player to it, but it's also going to have a competitive multiplayer scene to it, much like Hearthstone.
Equilibrium.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen stuff of it, but I've never
Yeah,
seen it.
Equilibrium, 2002 American dystopian science fiction film in which an enforcement officer in a future in which both feelings and artistic expression are outlawed, and citizens take daily injections of drugs to suppress their emotions. He misses a dose, begins to experience emotions. Everything dies.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You're playing that.
It's Equilibrium, the game.
Yeah. After that is Tekken 7, which they're also releasing Tekken Tag Tournament 2 for free. That was enough of a tongue twister to try and get out. It's slated for 2017, so, you know, that's a thing. This one I'm excited about. Dead Rising 4. And they open it up with Christmas music. You're now in a Christmas mall.
Is it
And
gonna be funny again?
it's... Well, considering you get to go around and swing chunks of concrete, and there is a candy cane crossbow.
I mean, the first one didn't sound funny so much as effective, but the second one, yes. This one actually goes back and you get to play as Frank...
West.
What's his name again? Frank West again.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that, but that seems to be the guarantee.
Yeah, it's gonna be goofy again, I think.
Yeah, it's... Well, they started... When they played Christmas music for it, it was just like... They know exactly the tone that they're going to be stuck with this series now. This is a funny game. This isn't a serious game. This is a funny game.
Good. That was what that series was based on. And that's why
Yeah,
it
it
was
was.
so good.
Oh dear.
There is a
We have
question,
three dreadnoughts
however,
on our
about
team.
the timeline. It is
Kinda
played
weird.
by Frank West, and it appears to be in the original mall. So,
It's either a reboot or... I don't know. I couldn't tell you, because Frank West, I thought it was technically dead. Based on
No.
the timeline. Which ending is technically the canon one, then?
the one where he's not dead.
Because there's, like, one ending where he's on top of a tank, and he's kind of surrounded by zombies, and there's not really much he can do about it.
But then he does.
Yeah. So that was something. Scalebound was on my list again, just because, frankly, it's Scalebound, and I'm excited.
What is it? I know
It's
you mentioned-
It's Monster Hunter with dragons and crabs. Yeah.
You know, the effect for the nuclear missile is very underwhelming.
Then I had a Sea of Thieves was on my list. That was a Pirates of the Caribbean MMO simulator.
Yeah, what I've seen of that is basically it's Assassin's Creed Black Flag, except just the good part.
Yeah. And lots of, but it's like MMO-ish, so you can play with friends, and you can fuck over your other friends. So you can. So my note for it was shenanigans, as there was people getting drunk, there was people jumping onto other people's ships, there was people stealing other people's ships, as they were off the docks, and all sorts of crazy shenanigans going on. It looks like a fun game. State of Decay 2. Not much else to say about that. Halo Wars 2. Demo available. It's going to be cross-platform, so you're going to be able to play it. It's also going to be a play anywhere, so you can play it on PC and PC. Xbox and
PC
PC.
and PC?
Yeah.
Okay, but Pierre, can you play it on PC then?
I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to check. Yes, you can play it on PC.
Okay, good. It's on the list.
We are taking
It's on the
heavy
list.
damage.
Are you
It's on
sure?
my notes.
Immediate assistance.
Is it before or after PC?
But can you play it
it's
on
right
PC?
actually right before PC, surprisingly.
Okay.
What's it right after?
PC.
But can you play it on PC?
I'm not entirely sure. Let me check again. Yeah, it's
Can you play it
available on PC.
on PC?
No, but you can play it in PC.
Can you play it on PC?
Can you
Pierre?
play an NPC?
Yes, Tim.
That's
That's
the
what we call
real question.
that. Dom, that's what we
Because
call
if you can
person
play an
Why
NPC,
is
then they're
everyone
misusing the
Tim to you?
term.
Your brothers are Tim?
Okay, just one last question. What's South by Southwest?
It is. Fuck you, Tim.
Lock on
I don't
confirmed.
think that's right.
Archer missiles have a clean shot.
No, you're right. It's
Send
fuck you,
the
Jonathan.
vultures.
Let me check that. Yes, it does play on PC.
And the last note I have for Microsoft is Project Scorpio, which the only comment I had on that is 6 teraflops of graphics.
Ah!
All 6 of them.
Wait. Question. Is this hardware or a game?
It's hardware.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't want that game.
So, Project Scorpio is supposed to be a side release to the Xbox One, where it's going to be kind of quote-unquote hardcore gamers, or the ones that are willing to shell out that much for a 4K console. And it's going to be able, like, games that are going to be released during that time frame are going to be compatible with both versions. You won't have a case of, like, we did with the new 3DS, where only certain titles were allowed on the new 3DS, because that's all, that's the
Good, my
limitations of
missile's
it.
still operating.
But yeah. I'm excited for Project
Yeah.
Scorpio. I'm probably gonna save up for it. Just because, frankly, I want something new.
Yeah.
My Xbox really isn't
Locked
cutting
on,
it.
Captain. Vulture missiles
But I
have
got
a clean shot.
3DS, and then I haven't played a single game on it yet.
Vultures are locked, ready to launch.
You want to borrow some of mine?
What games you got?
I have a couple. I think after that we've got Nintendo to talk about, which
We
I
have
didn't need to write
weapon
any
lock.
notes down for it. I
Speaking of
myself-
Vulture missiles.
Pretty much the reason I got a new 3DS is Southern Moon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they showed a bunch of stuff with that.
It looks real good.
I want the weasel. I mean the ferret.
Oh, you mean Donald Trump with teeth?
Yes.
Negative, Captain. Incoming contact.
I saw
Where's
that.
the lie?
Black on our position.
It's the worst part is I'm not sure which one to be more afraid of: the man who's gonna probably run our country, or this small weasel.
Oh, how about maybe the one that's alive and I don't know, can fucking ruin your life in a couple of years?
Yes, but it has teeth.
Complete. Shot cycling.
At least it doesn't have small hands.
It has large hairs, hands
totally
compared to him.
Recharge
Yeah.
the grid.
Alright, so quick poll. Out of whoever's possibly getting Sun or Moon, which one are you guys getting?
Son. Immediately.
Yeah, done.
Really? Fuck you guys, Moon is where it's at.
No, man, I want the lion that is supposed to be the sun and it's gonna be weak to fire.
Night Bat! Wait, oh shit, he is weak to fire, isn't he?
Yeah,
That
he
is
is.
hilarious.
Yeah, just like
Like
the night
he's-
back is weak to dark.
Like he's fighting steel, isn't he? No, yeah. Maybe?
He's psychic state.
Psychic steel. Which makes
They're
him
both-
super weak to fire. Which
Weirdly
means he
enough.
is fucked.
Weirdly enough, both legendaries are psychic.
Yeah.
Yep.
I found that very interesting.
Dominic, you should not be disappointed that both of your
Captain,
friends
we
are
need to
getting
turn this
Sun,
around.
considering if you're getting Moon,
All
then
vessels,
you can
get
do the
enemy
trades.
contact.
Yeah.
As if Stephanie isn't also buying one of them. And thus picking the one, like, the two of us were deciding which one we were getting together.
Whatever.
But also fair. It's weird, because now I have more friends. When I was a kid, I didn't have any friends, so I didn't give a shit.
He thinks he has friends.
Why am I always on the losing team?
At first.
Because you're on that team.
You know,
So,
Jonathan,
the big thing that was
I'm glad
announced-
you said something other than because you suck. Because that's what I heard in my head. I was like, he's gonna say because I suck.
Countermeasures active.
Captain, we've got a lock. Vulture missiles locked
He
on.
didn't need
Send the
to.
vultures.
I mean, I basically already said it. I just said it in a different way.
It's a case of down to the base point. It's still a case of Aaron sucks.
Yeah.
My favorite thing, though, is, like, because you touch yourself at night. At night?
Countermeasures recharging.
We've got a lock.
You mean right now?
That's why you're losing.
Also, night.
Yeah, you should probably not be touching yourself while trying to play the game.
Cycling.
Yeah, both hands on the keyboard would help.
Can't help it. Those damn pixels. So
There's curves.
Sorry, Bob. Still cooling down.
Wow, so
Ship's hull
Back to
I have
black.
no idea how to use this freaking weapon.
So
What the heck?
like 0 to conclusion. Like, there was no noise, and it suddenly just.
Here, I loved that.
Thank you.
That was the
You
weirdest
care about
thing
that.
that's happened so far.
I was slapping my arm in just enough
Uh-huh.
that I couldn't make the sound.
Here.
I mean, it's either that or I fapped at Aaron's gameplay, and that's just that just doesn't bring
No,
me a boner,
that-
man. It
No.
doesn't bring me a boner.
Does it bring you a boner?
No, I can't. I just can't get a boner out of that.
Vultures are locked.
I probably
ready
shouldn't be
to
saying that
launch.
so loud in the middle of the night. I'm gonna wake my family to the sound of
I don't know. I, think
just
you
can't get a
know that
boner out
Aaron's
of it.
out there.
gameplay does
We gotta
not
step
bring
it
you
up.
a boner. Should I call them? Should I call your house? Should I yell it to my parents so they know that Aaron's gameplay does not bring Pierre
Locked on.
a
Vulture missiles have
boner?
a clean shot.
Aaron, try to play more
Missiles locked
seductively.
on.
Alright, I'll try shimmying back and
please
forth.
don't.
Just watch the ship grow tense.
But
The situation's not
Pierre.
looking good, Captain.
does your boner come on PC?
I see what you
No,
did there.
All
It's-
over PC.
Asking
it
if
is
it comes
strictly a
on
hard
PC.
console.
Targeting enemy ship. Vultures are locked. Ready to launch. Vulture missiles locked on. Vulture missiles have
Sadly,
initial
I'm not
shots.
able to upgrade the hardware of it, so therefore it is a console.
So you're saying that if you were to discuss your penis as though it were part of a computer, you would say that it is more software than hardware.
Enemy warheads locked on our
What he's saying is
position.
it comes on PC, but it's harder on console.
Yeah, and it also just doesn't have enough RAM.
Not sure if it's fucking good or not.
Enemy missiles. Commencing cooldown.
I am disgusted.
Or you Welsh.
There is Welsh blood in me.
Back to the subject of
Welsh something
T3
else.
and James.
I'm gonna say,
Let's
does
talk
Welsh
about
blood, is it from a Welshman or a fucking sheep?
Oh, sheep.
Aaron, your
Um,
ship needs more lift. Increase the thrust to weight ratio.
Okay. I'm not sure that'll increase the lift, but yeah, more thrust.
Aaron, your ship needs more lift. Go to England and install an elevator.
I think I can accomplish everything I need to with thrust.
Does your ship need a lift?
Vulture
I can call
missiles
it
have a
Uber.
clean shot.
Back
Yay!
to Nintendo. Did Nintendo say anything besides Pokemon and Zelda?
No.
Alright, well then, Zelda for the next 28 minutes.
You can jump! Everything about Zelda.
You
Yeah.
mean 20 minutes? We're at 1:39.
You're right.
We've got
Literally,
20
the
minutes to
only
burn.
thing
We
I
can
know
do
about
this.
Zelda is that you can jump.
That is true. That is a big thing. The other big thing is
You know.
you can go naked.
Oh yeah, you can like take
Yes.
Link's clothes off, and
Uh-huh.
then he gets cold.
Yes. In fact, in certain
Ah,
areas, he gets
okay.
cold even when he's wearing clothes.
We were actually
you
doing
actually
pretty
don't
well
wear
that
clothes.
round. Except this
You need to
one
go-
guy,
it-
Shaggle had.
So,
Had more
it's a
kills
very
than
open
almost
world
his
game.
entire team.
Yeah. With
Um,
a map almost the same size. Like, is the current map that we saw just the same size as Xenoblade Chronicles X map, or was that a case
I'll be
of
able to
like
tell
they were?
you.
Yeah, because honestly, it's huge,
It
and
is
then
a
the fact that they're-
gigantic.
and we only saw the smallest area. Is all we got the chance to explore.
Yeah, we saw maybe one.
28th.
No, way less than that.
Let's find you a
See if
job.
there's any
eh?
elimination matches.
It was like 1/30th, even.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
a
man.
very small amount
So much
of
less than 128.
shut up.
128, you're way off. It was like a 29.
It was a huge amount of land that we saw,
Huge.
and we
tracts of
didn't
land.
see much of the map at all. So
Yeah.
it's a huge game, and I like the fact that it now has a system where you have different weapons, so you can go through and pick up sticks, and you can use
Yeah.
it, which you've always been able to use sticks as weapons, and you can catch them on fire and stuff. That's normal. You can use axes now. You can pick up axes in Worlds. You can chop down trees and use the wood as weapons and other stuff.
Now use
You
the
can use spears. You can
You could
Catch the
steal your
spears on
opponent's
fire.
weapons.
yeah, you can steal. Well, which is sort of taken from Wind Waker, but you know it's still really cool.
But like you can keep them. That's the cool part.
Yeah. So
You could keep your opponent's arm.
you can. What are some other weapons? There's a sword, of course. All of these weapons break after a bit.
And a lot of this, we still haven't seen all of the weaponry that you have at availability.
Okay, I
Yeah.
have a question.
What?
How long is it gonna be before we watch an all-stick playthrough of that game?
A week.
I mean, beating Ganondorf with a stick.
Yeah, I know. A week.
Which we don't even know anything about the plot of this game yet. They have done a good job of just like hiding that.
Yeah.
It depends on when it comes out versus when the next AGDQ is.
Oh man, that would be hilarious. I would love to see someone do that. Because someone's gonna just... Oh, there's also shield surfing
Yeah.
to get across, like, higher terrains or more slip terrains. So if you're, like, on a mountain and you need to get down to the bottom of it, you can just use your shield as a surfboard or as a sled and just
You know,
ride it down. It does
actually,
wear the shield out,
That's
but
fucking cool.
yeah, it is.
You can climb anything.
Yeah, but that's also based on your stamina bar, which you can run for as long as you want, but you have a stamina bar for climbing.
But and swimming.
And swimming.
But the thing I noticed is that whereas in Skyward Sword the stamina bar was the absolute worst thing,
Yes.
in this game you could climb like half the side of the Temple of Time before you fell, and that's a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
Wait,
you could
you
climb.
fall when the stamina
basically
bar runs out?
Yeah, because you get tired.
But you could just stop climbing!
Aaron,
No,
how
'cause
would your
you're
stamina
hanging
come
on.
back? You're climbing.
Okay, yeah, so I presume you're climbing with proper technique and you keep all 4 limbs on the wall, right?
Yes.
Or are you trying to be Spider-Man?
No. Which he keeps all 4 limbs on the wall anyways, so yes.
Okay, I don't know about Link, but normal humans, when not moving, can keep that up for hours.
Yeah, but he's an elf.
He's not. He's a Hyrulean.
He's a fairy.
Yeah, he's a human
He's a-
with pointy ears, so unless, like,
a
he has
Hylian.
other horrible anatomical differences... It's
But
good
also
that they
people can't
improved
just-
it, but still.
To be
people
fair,
can-
Aaron, he's also not a climber in his everyday life.
Neither am
And
I,
also, when
but
people
I
do
bet I
climb,
could hang on the side
they
of a
don't
cliff
just-
for more than, like, a few seconds.
Alright, where are we gonna take Aaron?
I think you could hang on the side of a cliff, Aaron, for more than a few seconds. And I think that if you got tired, you would not be able to progress. I don't think you could hang on to
Yeah,
the
the
cliff.
point at which I'm so tired that my fingers come undone and I fall to my death, it is not a fast thing. That takes a while.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
also
but-
something that you forced yourself to do.
It's
Which-
kind of
Mechanics
like
also have to trump that.
it's kind of an evolutionary thing. We specifically developed hands that can grip things and maintain our grip for a long period of time without a high energy expenditure.
But not forever. You don't... While
Because we
I
used
will
to climb
grant you,
trees.
you are... It is not a high energy expenditure, but it's also you're not regaining energy during that time. You're still expending an amount of
But the
energy
human
to hang
body
there.
usually carries enough energy embedded in its muscles for 24 hours of work.
Yeah, and once you climb the 24 hours of work and you get to that
Okay,
section
if you-
and you stop,
fine,
you
wait.
aren't going
If your
to
stamina
continue.
bar runs out and you fall and die, if you try to climb for 24 hours, that's fine.
That's what we're saying.
Because that there is an exploit
So
fix.
butt out.
But I have a feeling the stamina bar does not last anywhere close to that long.
Ah, but Aaron, how long is the day-night cycle
Gotta
in
be a
most
few
Legend
good
of Zelda
jumps out
games?
there.
Minutes at a time.
Okay,
Thus-
does the stamina bar last minutes?
It can, depending on how slow you climb.
Can you climb all
Anyways,
day?
so you can craft things, you can climb trees to get apples and stuff. You no longer cut
Can you
grass to
punch
get
trees to get
food.
wood?
No, you have to cut them down with an axe.
And
I
then
already
do you
said
get
that.
wood?
Why aren't
Do
you playing?
skeletons help you get wood?
So yeah,
I mean, there's still a lot we don't know, and there's still more. There's, they said, what, over 100 different, challenge dungeons?
yes.
Which,
Ooh,
they're
wee.
just mini dungeons, as far as we can tell. So that's nothing huge, though, from what I've heard from, rumors, is that there's, like, 4 major dungeons throughout the entire game.
Wow.
Yeah. But I can't confirm that. That is purely speculatory rumor.
And then you start out the game waking up, which is every Legend of Zelda. But you wake up in the Shrine of Resurrection.
This is where your career
Naked.
at
Oh,
Simley
yes.
Bay is all laid out.
And
this is
Your
It's
reputation
probably
does
not
not
just
have
you.
to be
and when the
mentioned
trader
every
will trust
time.
you enough to sell you more items.
Yes.
Here, tell me
Yes.
more. Can you describe his buttocks for me?
he is without clothes.
What about the crack?
I cannot, Dominic, purely for the fact that I think he is under the age of 18.
I mean, does that count all the years before he was resurrected? Probably not. So he's probably older than 18.
Oh, okay. They added character customization.
There is
You
no
can get a hat.
customization in
But
Legends.
Aaron, can
There
you
are
be
2
naked?
hats to choose from,
Wow, it's like
and
Not
there,
many.
you can get no scar or scar number 2, but there's no scar number 1.
Wait, there's a no scar number 1?
There's no scar, and there's scar number 2.
I kind of want to
Okay.
play a game that one of the options for character creation is Scar, yes or no. And when you turn it on, you just turn into Scar from Lion King.
I was hoping
I'm
that you were
fine
gonna
with
say
this. You
something
can
like,
put that in the game.
now I'm the king.
Yeah, exactly.
Or,
And you're just like,
long live the king.
huh.
Oh, I like how character customization is completely unlocked. You can change your race and gender at any time.
Oh, Jonathan, that would be better. Instead of it just being like you turn into Scar, it's just your character's voice lines are replaced by "Long live the king" and all of his other lines. So you're just like fighting, you shoot someone, and just "Long live the king," and you're like, I should not have done this. Why is this an option?
Do you have anything to add about Legend of Zelda?
Nope, I'm good.
I'm really excited.
I am too. I can't wait to stream it.
Disappointed,
So,
disappointed that I don't have a machine that can run it.
Just gotta wait for the NX next year.
for those of you watching the game on screen, this is some of the gameplay that Dreadnought has. You spend a lot of time staring at the hangar, waiting for a match to be made.
Matchmaking the
I
game.
have never played a Legend of Zelda game all the way through, so I generally don't care about them that much. I love them, but like not enough to like try to look up anything about them.
Well, you can just watch me play them then, because I'll probably
Basically,
make like
that's
a
how I
series out
get
of it.
my enjoyment out of Zelda.
Yeah.
Let's see, what can I get?
As long as you
Reflect
do not
do.
like first experience a Zelda game through Aaron Hansen. That's all I ask.
I think you
What's
might
wrong
be a little
with
bit too late.
Aaron's version of that? He's so good at game.
Oh,
I loved when they played Skyward
Myth-
Sword.
Actually, I loved that too.
that was
I
pretty
loved,
great.
I loved face cam with the grumps.
Strictly face cram. But my problem lies with the Ocarina of Time gameplay.
I have not
Oh.
been keeping.
Good,
It's,
don't.
It's pretty bad.
It's terrible. It hurts.
It really does hurt.
He doesn't use a shield.
And then when he does, he uses it completely wrong.
Yay,
Yeah.
match got made.
He's like,
And
I'm
you-
gonna use a shield now, and it's like,
And
no,
he could
no,
play
don't.
like he does in Dark Souls with the dodge. He has a dodge, but he doesn't. He just
Oh.
takes it. He
Also,
just takes getting hit, and he wonders why he dies so much.
Also, I'd like to announce that, as you may have just seen on the lower right, this is the closed beta. So if you can't play the game, that is why. I won a beta key from watching somebody else's stream while they were giving out a bunch of beta keys like every hour. So if you want to play, do that, because that's the only way I know to get to be able to play at the moment. But hopefully,
Well, we're watching you right
soon-
now.
Well, there will be a yeah, but I don't have any beta keys to give away.
Make it
If
sound
you
like there's
subscribe
anyone
to our
to give it away
Patreon, you can give us money. And it will have no effect on whether or not we give you beta keys, but it can't hurt.
too. Yeah, our beta key is the extra life link. Just click that. Just donate to that. It's to a good cause. I promise.
It is to a good cause. You actually playing the game now?
Good hunting.
I'm gonna go over into this corner over here.
excited I am to see the sticks performance.
Yeah,
That will be.
it'll happen.
I just want to see him go against the giant rock monster with a stick.
Vulture missiles have a clean shot.
Is there a way you can attack without a weapon? I did not catch that.
I didn't look for it, but
Unarmed?
I can imagine.
Yeah.
That'd be
Launching
cool.
vulture missiles.
I did like the fact that the moment Aonuma got his hands on the stick, he immediately put it in the fire and then decided to burn things.
Yes.
It was like, Aonuma, you were a pyromaniac and a child. But to be fair, him and Miyamoto were taking off with one of the props on the stage.
Woo!
Yeah, they were taking a chest,
First kill! Or, I mean, I assisted with the first kill.
which Reggie then tweeted with a picture of his me trying to stop them as he stands on top of the chest. That was the thing. Nintendo's just so much fun. Such a great
They're among my favorite developers as far as like their personalities. Not a huge fan of how they handle like anything to do with YouTube and their stuff.
Yeah, media, they don't do well. But games, they do great. And public relations.
I think my personal favorite game designer in the entire world right now is Ben Brode, who is the lead card designer in Hearthstone.
That feeling when you just suddenly die for no reason.
He is the best.
I'm a big fan of Popovich. He's the guy that's currently working on, Nick Popovich works on, he's part of the team that works on Slime
Weapons are
Rancher.
locked on. Vultures are locked, ready to launch.
Followed him from his days at
What? There's
Spiral
nothing to
Knights
shoot.
and Three Rings.
Those Spiral Knights.
You had so much hope. You had so much hope. And you,
Only people played that game ever.
yeah, no one plays it.
I meant when I came out.
No one played it even then.
Like that.
Ooh. Apparently I killed someone while I was dead.
Yeah, that was the point.
I know.
That was
I know
the
it is.
jokes.
I'm trying to
Made the
kill your
Made the
jokes.
jokes and you did the thing. At my
I think you're
jokes and my
supposed to
yucks.
maybe shoot the ground with the nuke? That makes sense.
Oh,
There you go.
Right?
5 minutes left. I can
Snipers.
announce.
We have weapon
Bunch of
locking.
amiibos.
Vulture missiles have a clean shot.
Such as
New Legends of the amiibos. There's 3 of them. 2
One
of
of them
them are
actually
Link
has
on.
opposable parts.
One's got Link on a horseback. The other one's got him using
I
the
think
bow.
I'm actually on the
And the other
lead.
one's the giant spider thing that's got opposable limbs.
Can't
It's
you
called
like
Guardian.
play Wolf Link in the new Zelda?
Yes. Well, no. You can have him assist you in the new Zelda. And it's based on your progress that you made in Twilight Princess.
How does that work?
Yeah, and like, does he know it's another Link? Is it just breaking all amounts of canon for no reason?
I think it's just a pet.
But it's Link.
But there's no minnow with it, so I figure it's just a wolf.
But it's
Wolf
Link.
companion.
Yeah, don't care. Totally worth it.
I don't know what to tell you.
Are there any more amiibos?
There
Surely you
was
would know about them.
some new Super Mario series amiibos. You'll be able to finally get a Waluigi amiibo.
Good, because honestly, Waluigi's the best.
He is the best.
Exactly. He's got the best catchphrase.
Luigi.
Target locked.
Everyone
Vultures
loves
are
Waluigi.
locked, ready to launch.
Isn't this such good?
Not locked. Stop.
Such
Because you
good.
saw them peek over a rock for 1 second.
Very
doesn't mean
wow.
you have a missile shot.
Much good.
That was E3
Shield activated.
In a nutshell, so far.
so far. I mean, at this point, most of the announcements are out. It's just a case of
At this location.
demos, info, and details.
Fusion reactor is
Do
overheating.
you know
Energy system offline.
if anything's going on tomorrow?
I don't.
Vulture missiles locked on.
I don't care at this point. I have gone through all of the conferences. I am done listening to anything E3 related.
Let me look it up real quick. gone through the Monday.
So Pierre, what are you most excited for from E3? Top 3.
It shouldn't be a question of that. It should be, out of all of the things that came out that was announced at E3, how excited are you about the new Zelda game?
I don't care about the Zelda game.
I know you don't,
Top
but I
three.
do. Honestly, I'm excited for Dead Rising 4, Scalebound, and the new Zelda, and a little bit for the Pokemon, just because it's Pokemon.
And Jonathan?
Zelda, of course. I'm interested to see what they do with the Hand of Fate 2.
Launching Vulture
It's
missiles.
three-dimensional combat.
That will be a big change. I'm very interested
No
in that.
longer 2D. Like, I saw a glimpse of it, it was 3D. I was like, I have to mention this now. This is a thing.
Meta heading.
And
What do you mean by 3D
Nuke
combat?
targeting enemy
Like,
ship.
it's actual, like, instead of the 2D, kind of Castlevania style,
Activating.
like, layout of levels, it's actual, like, three-dimensional platformer combat, fighter combat.
Hand of Fate?
And of Fate 2.
Tagging enemy missiles.
Yeah, it was already like that.
Was it? I never saw that much of it.
I streamed
Taking
it.
them down.
I saw the 2D stuff. I never saw, like, you go beyond the 2 dimensions that you had.
Yeah, whenever you get into a fight, you actually go into a fight.
Anti-missile
Yay!
Thanks for the assist.
Tim, top 3.
Anti-missile defenses cooling down.
Vultures are
We all know it's
ready
just
to
going to be a
launch.
list of Mass Effect Andromeda, Star
Pokemon.
Wars, and Pokemon.
Nerd.
Shield activated.
Send the
Alright, so, just going
we
back
haven't
a
asked
second.
Dominic yet.
I know, but we'll go back to... I did this
Vulture
first.
missiles have a clean shot.
The schedule for tomorrow is Nintendo Treehouse Live, more Pokemon Go stuff,
Heavy damage across
QA
multiple
session.
systems, Captain.
Q&A, not QA. Twitch will be showcasing live gameplay reveals and
I heard the
reviews.
QA. I had a couple people making judgmental yells at people playing Pokemon during the stream. Like, you should have used a potion! Look how sad you've made him!
Thursday will be more Twitch, and that's the end.
And tomorrow
Now
I'll be
to-
doing some Dark Souls with the new layout I've built.
Hype for that. Dominic, what are your top 3 things from E3 this year?
Let's see. Definitely Dishonored is one of them. Dishonored 2. Pokemon, but that's also not really, that wasn't announced, so it's hard to put that there. But Dishonored 2, Pokemon, and I think I'm gonna go with Hand of Fate 2. That was an awesome concept for a game, and I've loved it for a long time.
Yeah, let me see if I can find you a trailer for it, just to...
While you're doing that, Aaron, what are your top 3 things, top 3 games from, or announcements in general, from E3 this year?
Nothing, I don't care.
You heard it here, folks. Aaron don't give a shit.
You ain't buying anything.
I don't know, I like how crossplay is becoming actually used in things. It's
Yeah,
a
that's
little
awesome.
overdue, so it's about time. I'm kind of sad that it's only available for like the Windows 10 versions and Xbox One versions of stuff. Because I don't have Windows 10 and I don't intend to get Windows 10 until they fix some things about it.
Did you talk about Bloodstained?
No, I didn't. I forgot about that one. I mean, I didn't see... It wasn't in the conferences, so I didn't really touch up on it, and I haven't checked the gameplay videos yet.
Caster's just popped in, hyping it.
I mean, Bloodstained does look good. I will not lie. I'm excited for it, and it's by the same developer as Castlevania, so...
Yeah. And
Hard not to
I love all Metroidvania games, so
All of them.
All of them.
Even
All of them.
a really bad one that I don't know the name of.
Yes. All right, but that's it. That's it for today. Join Pierre tomorrow for Dark Souls 3. Join Tim Friday. Tim solo. Woohoo!
Finally got my own show.
And
Yes, but you're still a scruffy-looking nerf herder.
And
You heard in all the nerfs.
we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
You end
See
on
you.
that sick burn.
Bye.
Bye.